Zone two does not matter. And I'm going to tell you exactly why. If you're new to running or you've been running for a while, you're not lowering your heart rate. I've done 22 marathons, 650 milers with the best time being 6 hours, 26 minutes, 134 beats per minute, 52 miles. When I first started running, I was running a 9-minute pace at 168 beats per minute. I've been running for 3 years. I'm going to tell you exactly what I wish I did from the start to get you to the point where your heart rate's lower and you're more efficient. Small volume equals small engine. If you want to have a big engine, you better have big volume. If you want a new life, you better give up your old life. Stop holding yourself back because your potential is limitless. And a lot of people are sitting there thinking they need the zone two, they need to run 50, 60-mile weeks, and they're going to be okay with it. Once your body adapts to 50, 60-mile weeks, if you do not progressively overload, you will not get better, faster, stronger. I practice what I preach. I did not see an increase until I upped my volume because I was looking at the people running sub 650 milers. They would ask me what was my volume. I would tell them 70. They would laugh. They said I'm upwards to 120 to 140. They were animals. I then wanted to be like them. I upped my volume and I saw an 818 50 miler all the way down to a 626 in 1 year because I upped my volume significantly. Second thing I never did, you need to dial this right now, pay attention, is your food. So many athletes are under eating. It doesn't even matter what your volume is, but if you want to put in more volume, you better get more food. Enough of this aesthetic, I want to be light, I want to be thin. Yes, there's a somewhat of a correlation, but at the same time, you're starving yourself. I can guarantee you a lot of runners are anorexic, under eating, they get stress fractured, and they get injured, not because of their training, not because of their performance, it's because they're under eating and under recovering. Carbs make you fat. Carbs don't make you fat. Just go over there if you think that. It's calories in, calories out, okay? Carbs equal performance. If you're in a zone 3 to zone 4 and you're going for these long runs, that's what you're using as fuel. If you are depleted, short term, long term, your body, your parasympathetic nervous system is spiked, meaning you're in a defense mode, you're in survival mode, you're shutting down. So internally, your body's going to release all these stress hormones to say, cool the jets until you finally listen because your heart rate now is spiked just to maintain itself, right? Just to fuel itself with blood flow and everything that it needs. And your resting heart rate and now your running heart rate is through the roof. Make sure you're in a surplus and make sure you have your carbs. I know I started the video, get rid of zone two at times. Once you build a base, you want to know what it's like to train, let's say zone three, zone four. I've gotten the most benefit from training at my tempo, zone three to zone four, than I have at zone one to zone two. My heart rate significantly lowered. I stressed it, I trained it, and it adapted. And that's what your body needs. Enough of this, I run slower to run faster. Bullshit. If you put two people, one's running at a 6-minute pace, the other one's running at an 8-minute pace, tell me how the guy that's running at an 8-minute pace is going to beat the guy that's running at a 6-minute pace. The guy that's running faster will get faster over time with better quality workout sessions and recovery and sleep than the guy that's just sitting at a zone two and has no idea what a 6-minute pace feels like. His muscles are not going to be adapted. His injury is probably going to be higher. And when it comes to his mental fortitude, he's not going to know what it's like to put out that hard output. The last thing I will say is it's eat, train, and sleep. Okay? You eat to fuel, you train to get better, and you sleep to recover. You have to commit. This is a lifestyle. This is going to cost you your old life. But for runners that don't want to do it, I understand, and that is fine. But for those of us that want to actually do marathons for the rest of our life, that really want to be efficient and see what our potential is and go past our limits, you best believe sleep needs to be there. You're going to have to sacrifice nights of drinking, smoking, going out. Say no to that because I need 8 to 9 hours because tomorrow I have a 20-mile run and I want all my variables to be there so I get better every single day. That's what it's about. So that's what I did throughout the years and what I wish I did from the start, from my carbohydrates to my fueling to getting rid of zone twos at time to upping my volume. You guys are going to see massive performance, not only within your potential and yourselves, but imagine you're doing your 300th run. Oh my God. Yes, you guys just started, but obviously take these tips, run with it. It's what's worked for me. And a lot of people out there, it may not work for them. They're soft. They don't want to up their volume. They don't want to track their calories. They want to have balance. They want to have life. That's fine. I went all in and this is how I got results. So I'm sharing what I did and what I wish other people would do to get there. So drop a comment if you have any tips or training or any questions. I will respond to everyone, but keep training hard, keep training your limits, and raise the bar.